Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to come out and show a quick little update on the pruning of citrus and pruning of really any young fruit tree to help start new growth, and also just for health reasons to keep sucker branches from growing, to keep sending energy to your fruits that might be on there, all kinds of good fun. But as you can see, there's a lot of new growth coming out of this guy, and I think it was maybe 3 or 4 days ago that I took the cuttings off of this guy, as well as my navel orange tree and a couple other plants like my Fukumoto navel. This one has the least amount of new growth on it, which is why I figured I'd come and show you guys that even after just a week or so of pruning, I pruned it about a week ago. Yeah, you can see all the itty bitty new growth at the nodes coming out. So that's why I tell you guys, if you have a young fruit tree and maybe it's got like a couple of long spindly branches and you just wonder why it's not growing that great, if you have your nutrients in order and you have your soil pH and everything in balance right, chances are you just probably need to prune it a little bit and kickstart it into doing something. Because if there's nothing happening above ground, then usually it's because it's underground, like it's establishing more roots or reaching roots out farther. Plants are doing one of three things. They're actively growing up onto above the soil, actively growing below the soil, or a combination of the two. Like, sometimes it's nothing. If you have like nutrient lockout, well then your plant isn't able to absorb the nutrients, and that's when you get blight and other things, and okay, now the leaves are yellowing. All types of little issues can happen. But apparently my compost teas and my fermented plant juices are more than enough to keep this guy happy, along with my other citrus trees. So just a little update, and we'll walk down here and I'll show you guys my Fukumoto navel orange. He's got a little new growth there, and a bunch down over here. Down on this main branch, there's a bunch of new nodes popping up everywhere like that little guy, just a bunch of new green growth everywhere. The lemon tree, the lemon has almost doubled in size in the last week. It's crazy how fast things grow when you keep them active and you prune and do those little tricks and tips to just send a little bit more energy through there. Anywho, if the information I give you guys has been helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends. I just want to help everybody be able to become the best nature or organic gardener that they can be. That's why I started using Korean natural gardening, just making my own fermented plant juices and making my own fertilizers from things. Here's one of my papayas. I'm in zone 8B, by the way. It gets down to about 10 degrees in the wintertime sometimes. Mostly it stays around 15 to 20 though. And I'm able to grow papaya here. This guy's a little over a year old. Started it last year from seed. Well, both of them really. And these are some seedlings from a couple months ago. And I got a whole bunch more that I'm going to be growing. I love papaya. So, until next time.